Yo, so we're making a video on Scoot. It's had an update. It is now 0.0.7. It's supposedly had some physics updates. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but at least I figured I'd make a video, kind of screw around with it a bit. I've actually spent a few days playing around, actually with the park editor, which is back. That's another thing that's in this update. And yeah, just kind of see where it's at. Also, this park is a new thing. I can't remember the name. There's 2 parks now. We actually lost some of the older parks but I think just because of the way the physics changed or something, they're not compatible with the way the game is now, or something like that. So yeah, figured I'd take a quick look. The physics changes are apparently just making stuff smoother, I think, which I think I can tell the difference. I don't know, it's not like a major update in that sense. You're not going to see anything hugely different. But yeah, I guess in terms of the flow, stuff's a bit nicer. Yeah, like you don't get any of those weird janky, like, I don't know, you got them, you'd like bounce on the front and back wheel. There was like this weird thing that happened depending on your angle of landing. That stuff seems to be fixed from what I can tell. So in that case, it seems smoother. I guess if there's one thing that I'm still kind of unsure about is the height for hops. It feels kind of, I know you're supposed to like hold down the stick. The further you hold down the stick, the further you hop, or maybe it's how quick you flick up. But I kind of struggle getting a consistent height. Like if I want to hop onto this, I end up like flying over it, or not getting exactly what I want, which can be a bit weird. I'm also noticing like the spins can be super sensitive. Like usually it's a flat spin, but sometimes you get these like corkscrew ones like that happening sometimes. I don't know if it's because the sensitivity for turns is really high, so even just moving the stick slightly upwards will cause it to think, well, make you think it's like some sort of weird variation of a spin. But yeah, I find myself doing like corkscrew type tricks all the time. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, playing this as I am now, like I've been flying around, not really screwing up or anything, which compared to before, definitely a lot better. Okay, actual case of me screwing up. But yeah. Okay, yeah, there's that weird thing I have. Maybe if I look back and see the way my sticks are, maybe they are slightly diagonal or something, but it's something I only have in this game compared to others. So maybe that thing, and also like grinding on these. Yeah, if you do like straight on grinds, you're fine, but anything sideways, it tends to screw up for whatever reason. But again, this game's super early, still being worked on. Physics are getting, well, better and better. But it's good to see the progress. And at this point, I think we'll go to a map I'm currently playing around with. There we go. This is a park I spent basically a chunk of today trying to make. It's not complete because I haven't really figured out most things, I don't think. This is my first time actually using the map editor, trying to figure out, I don't know, just how stuff works, whether it flows. So I'm not quite ready to release it yet. It definitely needs more work, I think. But as you can see, I stuck a whole load of crap in it. Tried to keep it as interesting as possible, varied, give you a bunch of different stuff to play around on. Honestly, like I'd love to see something like this in Pipe. Yeah, it's like tons of mellow, mostly mellow stuff. You're not gonna have like huge ridiculous airs anywhere. But now that it's a bit more flowy, like try to create sections where you can do a lot of that sort of stuff. Or just, I don't know, generally try and keep you moving around the park. So yeah, I'd maybe post or something when it's up. It's pretty simple you don't need to mod the game or anything to play maps, it's just like putting files in a directory. So yeah, figured I'd give you a sneak preview of something I'm trying to figure out. As you can see, for the most part, stuff works. Park Editor is actually really good. I'll maybe show a little bit of that as well. As you can see, that there's quite a lot you can do with even like simple stuff. There's like 30 different items you can use, I think. I think it was 30. Oh yeah, created some like weird. Grinds are a bit wobbly, but yeah, I kind of wanted it to be a non-stop kind of never-ending spree of stuff that you can do, so you're never short of another thing to trick on. Yeah. So yeah, especially when the physics get better with this and like more worked on, there's more tricks and all that other stuff, like there's kind of a lot of potential. The map editor is really good. In fact, let's try one more thing. There we go. Quickly have a look at the map editor and I'll show you what I mean. Here's all the like ramp stuff you have. Kind of like there's different variations which can be easily put together. Barriers, benches, different types of rails, these blocks, I don't know. It's also, if you hold LB, you can duplicate and it snaps, which is a really nice thing to have. Scale on this may be a bit big, so yeah, go back. Get this, it's got a nice rotate thing. This was probably there from before, I just never actually played around with it properly, but yeah, like it's super easy to just like do all this stuff. Get your little corners as well. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the right thing. You can also scale and do all that stuff. You can use the camera to kind of figure everything out. And it ends up just kind of coming together really nice. So yeah, here's like an overview. Started out here and kind of went really dense with it, and then I realized, shit, I've got all of this stuff to fill out. So I may actually work on a lot of this as we go along. Like this stuff's actually a bit too small. That's kind of why I want to be able to adjust the hop, height, and kind of your speed. So you can do like slower stuff like grind on this, manual on here, do something on that. I tried to figure out a lot of stuff, but yeah, I'm not quite sure the physics are right. Everything's a bit too fast at the minute. If this was on pipe, this would be heaven. So if anybody wants to try and recreate it, please do. And yeah, it's out on Steam. I always forget the price, but it's really cheap. And it's coming along nice. And eventually you'll be able to play on this park as well if you don't like the two that are there. But the two that are there are pretty good, solidly made. And then presumably the community will be making a bunch of stuff as well. So yeah, more pipe stuff. I was going to do a pipe edit, but I kind of ran out of time. I still want to get more tricks. It's going to be a backflip, front flip based thing. I'm trying to do all like weird variations of it that I've never really done before, or like some old favourite things that I've thought of but never really used, and tons of other stuff as well. There's like loads I want to do, and this isn't actually against the floor, so I need to fix that as well. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Plenty more to come. I'll let you know when this comes out. And yeah, give this game a go if you haven't, because it's getting better. And you know, it's nice to support devs that are doing this sort of thing. And maybe this is the wrong place to say it, but there is actually somebody else working on a scooter game as well. I don't think anything's been released, and it's like even earlier state than this, but people seem to be coming out of the woodwork, making a bunch of different stuff, so that's pretty exciting. I'm interested to see how it all works out. So yeah, thanks for watching, all the usual bollocks. God. And I'll see you next time.